All right, let's go. Another day, another practice day. So, plan for today is training the sequences, basically, and I have in my routine, in my final routine of 6 minutes, I have 4 different sequences. It's working flare, juggling, multiple objects, and like last sequence, I say battle and team. Yeah. So this is 4 sequences. I'm gonna just separate and work on each of them separately. Today, easy practice, only 5 times each sequence, and I believe at the end of the training I'm gonna add some repetitions of the moves like I did yesterday. Just instead of the 20 times, I'm gonna do it only 10 times. I already did the warm up behind the scenes, so today I warmed up all the body, some mobility exercises, some band exercises, as well as some dynamic stretching, and a bit of the freestyle, bottle teen, 2 teens, 1 bottle, 3 teens, 1 bottle, just to get the heartbeat up and prepare myself for the session. Everything is pretty much ready. The teens are set it up like they are for the competition. Working flare bottle a bit empty, need to fill it up a bit more actually. And then ready to go. I got this is what is happening sometimes. On the 360, I got my ponytail hitting my eyes. What is happening actually now? So I got a solution for this. Every time I'm doing 360, I need to keep my head extra high, so the ponytail gonna hit actually like my mouth. So like this, hairs are saved. Oh. The same happened at last competition. Same mistake. Allez. Music choice for today. It's not competition music, just freestyle music. Let me go. Because I'm not doing my routine now, just the separate sequences to work on. Usually I do the pour and then a bit of the liquid transfer. Now there's no reason to do it. I have it pretty clean and I don't want to stop every time to refill up my bottles or wipe my shakers. So yeah, 1 time done. Let's go for the second one. I need to work on this move maybe. Sometimes it's a mistake. Team is sliding away somewhere. So maybe at the end of the routine, at the end of the practice, I'm gonna repeat this 10 each move. Separately, I'm gonna train this one. Okay. 3 more times. laying flat down, 5 repetitions of sequence. Just some minor mistakes. At the end of the practice, I'm gonna do this move with the bar top, because this one was now what been falling pretty a lot. Now juggling straight away without any rest, because anyway 5 repetitions only. Yeah, what I would recommend definitely when you're doing your sequences, if you're doing it like this separately, try to understand which is the move which is falling the most. So in my case, it was like from 5 times I drop 3 times over the top move, or the bar top move. This is why I'm gonna just pay extra attention to this at the end of the practice. Okay, so 1, another 5 times, no, 4 times. I have a great of this one too, with the 3 bottles over the shoulder. Maybe next year I'm gonna put it in a routine. Oh. Pop up. Good. Another 3 times. Juggling is done. I'm gonna have a little bit of the rest now, and then I'll continue with another 2 sequences. So juggling went pretty clean. The move which I'm gonna work at the end of my routine is gonna be the last move of the sequence with the 4 bottles behind my back. This is a pretty tricky move, and what makes it more important to work on is because it's like kinda the last move of the sequence. And this is very important, guys, what the last move of the sequence, what you landed. I mean, because it very much affecting your choreography, you know? Even if you're dropping somewhere in the middle of the sequence and you like still recover on it, and then you finish your sequence with a nice move and a pour, from choreography point of view, it will be much better than to make all the sequence clean and then drop at the end. Yeah, so it can influence very much, especially if it's a big move. It's very important. For example, me, I have in my routine the last move is big move. Yeah, so this is why I'm always paying extra attention to it and practicing extra to not drop it on the stage on the competition. Even if it's super clean, I still work on it. So to make it look almost like effortless. Yeah. You can even, for example, you can drop in the middle of routine. You can drop even at the beginning of the routine, like on the beginning of the sequence, and still you can recover on it or laugh on it and keep on going. But if you finish your sequence with a nice clean move, without any fumble, and then make a nice pour, this is making big difference from the choreography point of view. Yeah. So this is one thing to consider. Well, about the breaks, I believe I will take another maybe 10-15 minutes of the break, and then I will restart. For you guys, how often you need to do the breaks, it's personal for everyone. For example, me, I'm taking the break every maybe 20-30 minutes of the Flair, what I do, because I cannot just do it more. I'm already too fatigued, and because I am already too tired of practicing 20 or 30 minutes in a row. Because I'm tired, I may lose my focus on the moves, and this is actually when I'm starting to drop, and this I need to avoid. So I would prefer maybe to do a bit more breaks in the middle of the routine, in the middle of the practice, but have like more power and fresh head to land all my moves than like trying to do it in one go, or I don't know, 2-3 hours, and being too tired and making more drops. Yeah, so this is how I maybe during the practice session, like of normal practice session of 4 or 5 hours, I would say I would make like 4 breaks, 5 breaks, something like this, like little, maybe 15-20 minutes, and then back on practice. But if you can do like 2-3 hours without stop, well, you're the beast. Congratulations. I cannot do it. I'm too old for this. I did already 3 repetitions of this sequence. 2 left. I'm doing with the liquid inside the bottle because I need to perform the pull at the end, the liquid transfer. While I get back to hola. Well, I've been practicing. I've been thinking, okay, the pull, I don't really like how it looks like right before the move, you know? Alright, now to this one, check it out. So, for example, here, I don't know, I don't like how it looks like, you know? So, I come up with the idea, I just need to practice it later on, separately. Okay. Alright. One more time. But yeah, you see, this little detail of the move, like of the pour, right before the liquid transfer one, it's a little detail, but little details are making the big difference in your routine, especially like in Flair competitions. Every move, every detail you are paying attention to, and then will pay off. Sorry. So yeah, one last time, left, then at the end of the practice, from this sequence I need to practice 2 moves. One is the tap on the pourer, the first move of the sequence, and then the one with the liquid transfer. These 2 moves I need to practice. And then as well I will pay extra attention on the new move which I want to pour in, just like kind of linking move, but still I may easily drop it. It's pretty tricky too. On this move I need to work. Beautiful. Come on. Let's stay this exact sequence. It's the hardest one for me to land clearly, you know. Too much complex moves here and some big moves in the middle. So yeah. Oh. Okay, this one done. One last sequence and then we're almost finished. speaking of the details of before, in this sequence, I try to put somehow this move with the towel, because before, back in the days, I had this move with the towel, starting from here basically, and then keep on going. So I wanted to put it, but not at the beginning of the routine, and so it makes sense. So now, basically I have this move, and when I'm spilling the bottle on my chest, and you see the bottle is upside down, and it's actually spilling, yeah? So this is the moment when I take the towel, I dry myself, and then I keep on going with the routine and making the towel move. So for me it makes more sense now. This little detail also sometimes get noticed by the judges. So good to think, guys, yeah? So each action you make in your routine need to have the idea, the logic behind it. You cannot just like simply saying, you cannot just take 4 bottles in the hand, juggle them and then pour from one only bottle, or you cannot make like, I don't know, 16 one bottle move and then just directly from the bottle pour it inside your cocktail and not pouring it in the tins, for example, you know, so it's kind of not making sense. So yeah, 4 more times. Ale. Three more times. Okay. I need to stop to say okay every time when I'm about to start the video. The last sequence has finished. Behind the scenes it has a bit more drops. But yeah, I'm already like, while doing this routine, I'm already having so much ideas of the upgrades of each move I can come up with. For example, last sequence I already come up with the upgrade for the hair movement. Oh, yeah. But so far now I'm gonna maybe try them. I'm just gonna keep it aside, so when I'm gonna have more time in between competitions I can work on them. I don't want to put now all the new moves straight up in my routine. I would love to keep it clear for the rest of the year, so I have last 3 confirmed competitions left. So one is gonna be in 3 weeks in Cyprus, and then after that, in 1 week after the Cyprus is gonna be the Colombia, and then another week or 1.5 weeks, I guess, it's gonna be Romania. So now I have pretty much 3 weeks to prepare for all these 3 competitions, and then when I'm back from Romania from the Flair crash, I don't know, like I heard some news what there's gonna be happening some competition in Macau. I would love to compete there, definitely. Just waiting for the confirmation and for the dates and everything. Okay, we'll have like 15 minutes rest, and then gonna make the moves separately 10 times. So I'm gonna work on 3 teams from the bar station. I'm gonna work on move inside in the juggling, like 4 bottles. Then I'm gonna move on 3 teams 1 bottle tap, 4 teams 1 bottle pour. This is only these 4 movements I would love to work on today, and then pretty much it. I remember I had an idea to put it on the bar top, like so. What the both shakers are standing on. I guess you can see why I decided not to do it. Alright, come on. One, two, three. Wow. Come on, today it's not going. Hoppa. Ah! I did it already like 5 times, and this one time what I want to film it, it's dropping. It's always like this. Always. The Flair bartenders who want to make the video for their social media, they can understand me. Every time you want to film something, you make ridiculous drops on the camera. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Again, okay. Pretty much it for today. So today I did 5 times each sequence of my routine, followed by 10 times move. 10 times I'm going to blah 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 blah. I did 4 moves of my routine separately 10 times. Here we go. Amazing. Yes, that's it for today. It was pretty easy practice, maybe 2 hours. 2 hours around, yes, like so. Maybe a bit less. So more than enough. I don't want to like kill myself now and pushing on maximum. I would rather these days prepare my music and understand my routine better for the upcoming competitions, because it's gonna be a bit different competitions. Yeah, it's not like the ones which I prefer to compete in and I'm used to. For example, Cyprus looks like the, let's call it normal competition. Just different is what we need to make our own creation drink 4 portions, yes? And making the 4 portions, it's gonna take time. That's why I'm gonna maybe cut off 2-3 moves from my normal routine, so I can dedicate extra time for the cocktails. But for the IBA in Colombia, there I need to come up with completely different routine, different choreography, because if I'm gonna come up with my normal routine, it's not gonna work out like it didn't in 2023. So yeah, guys, see you tomorrow.